So this exercise is for foot mobilization. So I usually give it to people that have plantar fascia issues, ankle issues, knee issues, those kind of lower extremity problems. But often our feet are our foundation and they can work their way up the body with different issues that you might be having, even pelvic floor issues. So it's really important, if you know that you are prone to wearing restrictive shoes, whether it be in from your sport, if you're wearing really restrictive cycling shoes or rock climbing shoes or those kind of things that are restricting your movement, this is something you want to do as a preventative so that you don't end up having a problem. And it's also a great way to warm up and break in your yoga tune-up balls. So I'm going to use a yoga tune-up ball for this, but you don't have to. You can use a tennis ball. I like the responsive feed recoil that a yoga tune-up ball has better. And I think it's a little more forgiving than a lacrosse ball. So it's about tennis ball size, and it's going to be working within your range. So if your feet are really stiff and you're not used to moving them, it's going to feel difficult and awkward, but you just keep working within your range of motion that's accessible, and you will get more mobility as you practice it. So you're going to take your ball and you're going to put it on the ground underneath your foot. So I like to start here, and we're going to just simply drop the pinky side of the foot over to the floor. Now, if you can't reach the floor, that's fine. And then you drop the big toe side open. So we're taking those bones of the foot and splaying them left to right. So again, you don't have to have that full range like I do. And I'm going right across the pad of the foot there. And my heel stays stationary, so my heel's not moving. So one side down and then the other side, getting that splaying action of the bones in the foot. And then you can move it down a little bit more. So it's right under the ball of the foot. Trying to get that full range. So if you have plantar fasciitis, you've simply been just rolling a cold and very hard iced water bottle back on your foot, this gives you a little bit more mobility. And then you can also roll out the center of the foot, going along the edge and along the inside there. And then you can bring the ball out a little bit and get the toes. So you're splaying the toes up along the ball, and make sure you get the pinky side edge as well as the big toe. The big toe is important as well because that's going to help with your gait. If you don't have enough extension in your big toe, it is going to cause your foot to roll to one side to complete your gait, and it's going to cause a whole bunch of other issues. Now, you can also practice by pressing the big toe into the ball. So I'm pushing down onto the ball and then relax. And then I push and then I relax. So it's an isometric hold for the big toe. After I do that a few times, then I'm going to lift the heel and get even more extension at the big toe. And you can do that at the other toes as well. So I like to do the big toe separately and then the middle three toes. So I'm pressing the three toes into the ball and then relax. And then press and relax. Do a few of those isometric holds, and then you're going to lift the heel, getting more extension, and then get the pinky toe. We often neglect that pinky toe, and a lot of people can't even move it on command. This helps reinforce those neural pathways to reconnect with moving and activating those muscles. So you're going to push the pinky toe into the ball and relax, and push and relax. And then you're going to lift the heel to get more extension. And you would do that on both feet. So we've got the midfoot splaying side to side, bringing it up a little further, side to side, rolling out the bottom of the foot, and then doing extension of all the toes with the isometrics. So that is a great way to warm up your feet and help to reverse what we do all day by having to wear shoes. You know, a lot of people are making that shift to minimalist footwear so that they don't lose that strength in their feet, but that's not ideal for everyone. And if you wear a sport that requires restrictive footwear, you can't really get around it. So you need to do some preventative work with your feet so that you don't end up with a problem later on.